guys, I am so excited about this video today. I have literally been forcing myself not to use this makeup product because I wanted to save it for this video. I know I am not the first and will not be the last to review this eyeshadow palette. I am going to be doing a look with Colourpop's new Mandalorian The Child palette, and I'm just so excited because it's just so cute. I mean, who's not obsessed with Baby Yoda? I normally don't buy into the hype of all the releases that Colourpop does just because they have so many. I swear every week they're releasing a new palette, and while I love Colourpop eyeshadows and really their makeup in general, who can keep up with buying every single one of their palettes that they have? But I had to have this one. I just think that they are so pretty. Like, I just can't get over it. And I don't know what colors that I'm going to use. I'm kind of gravitating towards the darker greens and the gold. And maybe this tan shade up here. I haven't decided, but yeah, I'm excited to do this. So today for my foundation, I had been using the Ordinary coverage foundation for a while, and I really like that foundation, but I feel like it wore off a lot really quickly on my nose, and for me that is one of my trouble areas on my face. So I really just want to have, you know, a good solid look today. Not that I have anywhere to go, but just because I'm trying out this palette and I want to have a good base. So I'm going to use the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I don't know if you've tried the Catrice HD Liquid Cover Foundation, but it's been out for a long time, and I am not the first one to fall in love with it because it is surprisingly amazing. As cheap as it is, it really does a good job. Not only is it really full coverage, but it also makes your face look filtered. This foundation does a really good job of not settling into my fine lines and wrinkles, and I'm in love with it. My face does get oily, and this one is not the greatest with my oily skin. I just love the way it looks, like for the first few hours after I do my makeup. And today I'm using the Shape Tape concealer. I feel like I always grab that one first before anything. I don't know, I just love Shape Tape. I'm going to set my face with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in Cupcake. I've been using this a lot lately just because it does just give me that extra flawless factor. Now I'm just going to bronze my face, and I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer and that is in the original shade. And I am also going to be using the Park Avenue Princess. I love this palette, and I don't know why I let it sit in my drawer for so long without using it, because it's awesome and it smells really good. And I'm going to apply some blush. I'm using the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. Blush is pretty much the only thing I use out of it. It does have bronzer in here, it does have highlighter, but I don't use any of that. And if you are curious about any of the brushes or tools that I use, I will also list those in the description box, just in case you were wondering. And I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyebrows off camera, so I will be back in a second. I have my eyebrows on and I am ready to do this eyeshadow look. I tried to hurry up with the rest of my makeup because I honestly am so excited to try these. I have so many of their palettes that I just love Colourpop. I love their formulas. I think they apply like butter, and I've never had any issues with their eyeshadow, so I didn't even swatch these. I know I'm gonna love them. I haven't even taken off the sticker of the mirror. This is so satisfying. Is this satisfying to anybody else? It is satisfying to me. I think first I'm going to dip into Float Your Crib, and it is this kind of a deep hunter green. My husband actually bought me this palette. I showed him when Colourpop announced that they were launching this palette. I showed him and I said, I have to have this, and you know, I think he only agreed because it's Star Wars, and you know, he's a huge Star Wars nerd. I'm a nerd in my own right about a lot of things that I like, you know, obviously books. Do I prefer books over movies? Like, I'm one of those people that prefers to read the book and always think that the book is way better than the movie. I don't think that there's really ever been a book that has been outdone by a movie. That's just my opinion. I mean, what do you guys think? Has there ever been a movie that has outperformed the book? I tell you what I am a huge nerd about, and it is Big Brother. I am definitely a self-proclaimed Big Brother superfan. In fact, I actually watch reruns of old seasons of Big Brother when I'm doing my makeup. Like seasons that I've already seen and know the winner. I don't know, it's just, I love watching the process. In an ideal world, like I could see myself going on Big Brother. I don't know if I'd be any good. I mean, I'm kind of a bad liar. and you have to be pretty good at lying on that show. This green is really pigmented. Like, wow. This is going on green. I need to stop holding the mirror in front of my face when I do my makeup on camera. I'm like this, and then you can't even see what I'm doing. And I am kind of going to blend out the edges with Baby Face, and that's this lighter green. I swear, eyeshadow looks are like more about blending than they are about actually applying the colors, because blending takes forever. I don't know why I wasn't using the mirror in here, but sometimes Colourpop doesn't always have mirrors in their eyeshadow palette. As far as the performance of these eyeshadows, I think they perform like any other Colourpop palette. They are bomb. So I think I'm gonna do a cut crease today, and I think I want to do some gold. I don't know, we'll see. I might just do the shimmery light green and maybe do a gold. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go in with Right Hand Mando, and it is a really pretty light green. Oh yeah, that's the one. And I think I'm going to carve out that crease with gold. And I do love the way that Colourpop shimmers go on. They just are so good. And I'm going to take a little bit more of that Float Your Crib and blend out the outer corner. And I'm going to take some of this Float Your Crib and run it under my bottom lash line, and then kind of smudge it out with that lighter green Baby Face. And I'm going to run this brown eyeliner on my lower waterline, and this is Galactic Beauty, and it's just brown. And I am going to do a gold accent on the crease, and this is the Urban Decay Heavy Metal in Midnight Cowboy. And I'm going to take this Gold the Force and put it on the corners of my eyes. This is the finished look, and I actually really love how it turned out. I am in love with the colors, and Colourpop just never does me wrong when it comes to eyeshadows. I mean, for such an affordable price, this was $16, a little bit higher than their standard pricing of this size palette, but that's just because Star Wars, the name was on this, and so they have to up the price a little, so I understand. But $16, that's not bad for 9 shadows, and they're very pigmented, they're very good, and I just love them. There's nothing to dislike about this palette. The shimmers are great, matte shadows are great, the colors are really pigmented, fallout is very minimal, and any fallout that I had was easily brushed away. I give this palette 2 thumbs up for sure. I'm going to use it again and again. I think maybe I might try playing around with some of the browns in this palette and maybe do dominantly brown look with a little bit of green pop. But I really wanted to play with the greens this time because I normally kind of stick to neutral looks, and I love to step out of my comfort zone, and this is not something that I would typically do, but I think it looks very alien-esque. I love it. But I will list all of the products and the tools and brushes that I used today on my face down below. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this look as much as I like how it turned out. I think the pop of gold really added something to this look, and I like that they included the gold in this palette instead of just having all green. I really love that the versatility in this palette means that you can explore all kinds of looks. I can see myself doing a lot of different looks with this palette. Thanks for watching, and if you have any makeup recommendations for me, let me know in the comments. And I'm always looking for book recommendations. I'm reading another book, and I will have that up probably within the next week. And so far it's a good one, so I'll be excited to give you my thoughts and review on that book. And as always, thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!